Welcome to the Become Sensible podcast, where we discuss practical accounting, finance, and tax for everyday business. I'm your host, Fiona, and I'm here to show you that no matter what your business financial situation is, you can change it. Good morning, Business Bestie. Thank you so much for tuning into our podcast. So today we talk about setting the financial goals for your business in the way that it's aligned with your personal vision and dream and also achievable in the rest of the year 2024. First of all, I know many of you will say, like, Fiona, why we talk about setting financial goal during the year, right now, in the middle of the year? First thing first is I always believe that you can change any financial situation regardless what is the time during the year. The second thing is maybe what is happening in the economy is high inflation with high costs of operating and all of these things. You feel like your financial goal for the business that you set at the beginning of the year will not happening for you in 2024. So it's the right time for you to reassess your business financial goal and maybe like set up a new financial goal that can be like doable and achievable for you in the rest of 2024. So let's dive in. So it's very important, first of all, that we need to determine a goal that is worth for us to pursuing. And this is based on the neuroscience. What they say is, if you're setting the goal that is excited for you and it relates to your mission, your purpose, or the thing that's important into your life, you will be likely to pursue that goal. And I know that there's so many business like start the business and set up the financial goal based on what people say on the market that, okay, this is the lifestyle that you need to look like if you become an entrepreneur. This thing is the thing that you need to achieve. But end of the day, that is their goals, their dream, their lifestyle. You need to put your vision, your dream, your lifestyle, the thing that matter for you into your goal. And I know many of you like, say, Fiona, I didn't start a business to make the money. I have a mission, I have a skill, I have a talent, and I want to bring it to the market. That's great. But like for us to be sustainable, to be like serving and bring our skill and knowledge and expertise and product to the markets, we need to have a very strong financial backbone. And also that help us to be sustainable and stay to serve and bring our gift to the market. So now we start with our personal mission, vision, and the dream that we want. So there are a couple questions that you can ask yourself to grab a personal vision for you. For example, like how many hours do you want to work per week? Some people say the perfect time hours is 40 hours. Some people like 35 hours. Some is 50 hours. Some 60 hours. There's no perfect answer. And you don't need to be like work like the same way that other people do. The second question is, what type of work that make you feel passionate and energized? And people say like, passion doesn't pay the bill. Of course, like it's between your passion, your skill, your expertise, and what is demand on the market too. We not say that like a random hobby at all, but the real expertise and experience a product that you actually are bringing to the market. But there's certain work in the business you like more than other thing. Like for example, like for me, like at a CPA and accountant, I'm not naturally born to like make a podcast like you see like here. It takes a lot of effort and practice for me to actually like talk on the camera with you all for one small podcast like this. So there's certain thing in your business that you feel like enlightened and excited and enjoy to do that. That is where you perform the best. And people would say that is a zone of genius. But whatever that is, you need to know. And eventually, when your business grow, you may be like outsource or hire your staff to actually take care of the part of the business that you don't enjoy or you don't like. You perform the best on it. The number 3 question is, how much flexibility do you want in your schedule? Like, for example, many people like a mom who run the business at the same time, like me, you need the flexibility in your schedule. And one of the fact that is I started my business, one of the main reason is I need the flexibilities in my schedule. So like drop off school bus or sport activity or some important events of my kids, and I want to be there. So the same way, if you need certain flexibility in your schedule and the schedule that will work for you for your personal life, you need to know about that. And then some other question like, how many vacation do you want to take per year? What is your financial responsibility that you need to bring home for your personal life and take care of your personal financial responsibility? And that's maybe like different for each person. Some maybe like needs like $5,000 to take care of their personal responsibility, but some maybe like $10,000, some maybe like $15,000. There's no identical answer for that. And you need to like go through your personal expense to know, okay, exactly what is the bare minimum that I need to take home. And then, do you love to manage a huge team? Because I know some of the people like start a business, grow the team into like 25 people, 30 people, and they don't like it. And they don't like the work of manage a huge team or the team under them at all. And I can say that as the business owner, I can say that is managing people is one of the hardest skills that we ever do in running a business. And then, where's your dream work set up? Is this at your home office, or is this an outside office, or anywhere in the world? Like, for example, like me, I don't want to work in anywhere in the world at all because I prefer sleep and I want to have a very good and deep sleep. And so I don't want to work for the US hour in Southeast Asia. I don't want to travel to Southeast Asia and work for the US hour, even though it's like I did it so many times before, but I don't always enjoy doing it because it's the opposite time zone. So you need to ask what actually works for you, what is the optimal way that help you to perform the best, what make you like the work and the business that you're running. Because at the end of the day, you run your own business. And it doesn't need to follow the society or the culture of entrepreneur talk about like how you need to be hustling 24/7 or how you need to have a travel lifestyle or work from anywhere. Ask yourself what actually works and what will help you perform the best. That will be the answer for you. And now we talk about the golden rule in goal setting. That is, you need to choose the goal that is challenging for you, but it's impossible to achieve it. So it's mean like it's in the middle. If you have like something so challenging, it's just okay for have a long-term challenging goal, like 5 year, 10 year. That's huge, big mission, like serve 1,000 clients or have like 10,000 people attending into your event. Whatever that goal is, it's doable, but it needs time for you to achieve that goal. So for long-term goal, it's like a dream for you right now. But in the short time, to make everything happen for you, you need to make that into the short time. And it needs to be challenged enough, but it's not impossible to achieve it at all. For example, like today, you started with your revenue at $30,000 per month in your business, and you want to achieve like $150,000 per month, which is doable, but it's eventually it needs to take like a couple months, couple years to achieve it. And if you pressure yourself to achieve that right away in that 150,000 in the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, so we just to be safe, just assume that we not a very outliner person, because the goal is not like achieve one time and fail everything, but the goal that you can be sustainable consistently to pursue, to perform, to bring your gift and your talent and expertise to the market. And then from that big long-term vision, you make it into the goal within 1 year, 12 months. It's doable, more like achievable. It's kind of challenging to give you like an exciting to do. But always remember to like ask you 3 questions. What is the take-home pay that you need to pay for yourself? And this is very important because I know so many business owners go to the business and they pay for everyone else except themselves. They get paid last, and sometimes it's never get paid for a month. And that is not sustainable and healthy in running the business because eventually you will burn out. It's the first thing. The second thing is many people don't have someone with support in terms of financial, like no husband, no family, no spouse, no trust fund, nothing that supports you in the back end at your personal life. You need to actually make the money to sustainable to run that business. And when you make the decision that you need to get paid and you need to pay it in the right amount, things start change. Because in business, there's so many possibilities. But one of the things that I see that the people who success in their business, in their financial, in their well-being, is they make the decision. They make up the decision up front. I need to get paid this amount, and I need to work to find the way, the solution to make that happen. And that's when things change. You cannot get you into the back end and get paid last. The second question is how much you need to contribute for your retirement account. Because we optimistic people, we always think that we have so much time in the future to contribute for our retirement account. And we actually very young, we have so much time. But one of the fundamental rules in financial is money needs time to grow. The more time that you give for money to grow, the better it is. Because time will give you the dividend, the interest, and it will compound interest over time, and it does the work for you. So at the end of the time, like the last 10 years before your retirement, you don't need to be stressed out. The final is how much is the cost for you to maintain the business. In the next episode or so, I will talk more about like operating expense. But at least when you run the business, you need to know how much is the bare minimum cost for me to maintain the business ongoing. That's 3 numbers. When you add it together, that's the amount that you need to make every single month to break even. But we aim big, but we need to know what is the minimum amount that we need. So we fall in between, that is great. But you cannot go below the minimum. If you go above the maximum, that is wonderful too. But at least you know that, okay, that's the baseline that you need to achieve every single month. And it needs to be do it in like the first couple months in the business, and eventually when your business grow and scale, that number may change, but you cannot like go below the baseline. For example, your business create like $30,000 a month. But if you set the goal is the next month, in the next 3 months, the business need to make like $50,000 a month, which is maybe very challenging, but it is actually doable. And I see this happen in a lot of business, a lot of our clients. They can change this like $10, $20, or $30,000 a month very quickly. So now you have the goal, big goal, the bare minimum, that is the range that you will perform. But how to make that actually happen? Because one of the things that I see a lot in like business is we so excited to talk about planning, about setting goal. But I make that goal to become what you actually achieve and your track record. It needs the execution. And how to make that to become your execution and achieve the goal. The key is divide that long-term goal into 12 months. And from 12 months, don't divide it equally for 12 months. Instead of having 12-month years, you need to have is to be like every quarter, every month, and every week and everyday activity for you to move forward to that goal. And this is a concept, it's called 12 weeks year, which is they divide every goal to become like in 12 weeks, which is every quarter. And I think it's based on the way that how our brain function is in neuroscience. And I think that we set up in very long term is like 12 months away. We feel like, oh, we lose the steam. We try it for 1 week and 2 weeks, and we say, okay, maybe we will try next month. And then we will next month. And then time fly, and you will say, oops, you have just only 3 months left for the year to achieve the goal that you set for. And the amount of thing that you carry on and stress happening in the last 3 months of the year, that shouldn't be. So make it shorter. Instead of 12 months, make it 3 months, make it 1 month, make it every week and every day. List down all that 12-week goal and determine what is the most important tasks and milestone you need to track toward those goals. For example, if you say that your goal is to make $75,000 per month, which is roughly around like $250,000 per quarter, I just make it an even number. But like one of the mistakes that I see so many people do is they get $1 million revenue per year, and they divide it to equal 12 months, and then they say around $72,000 to $75,000 per month, and then they try it, and 1 month, 2 months after that, if they don't achieve it, they quit. But the thing is, you know that we don't learn how to run before we actually learn how to walk. So if you start right here today at $50,000 per month, you're not having all the skill, capacity, the expertise. Your team doesn't have everything yet to speak up to that $75,000 per month, to speak up to $100,000 per month right away. But most of the time, you will learn the skill, learn the expertise, learn the capacity, learn the markets and serving the customer, and go from 50,000 to 55,000 to 60,000 to 65 to 75 to 80 to 100. And it takes a couple months to build up all of that, because the more we do, the more we learn from it. So if you have a $1 million revenue a year, don't divide it to be equal number for every month. But start where you are at and get additional incremental amount, like $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 in the way that you can build up the capacity and the team up to the performance that way. And then eventually, the last couple months or the last quarter of the year, you will surpass that $250,000 per quarter, because now you have everything ready to achieve it. Maybe the last quarter, it will be like $350,000 or even like $400,000 or even $450,000 for the last quarter. But you build it up. And that helps you to be like grow sustainable, because it's not create a huge pressure in terms of marketing and sale, doesn't create the huge pressure and congestion in terms of operation. And your team have the time to learn and grow with the demand and the revenue and the growth of the company. Otherwise, too fast normally lead to like so many challenging in terms of operation and manage people and financial and cash flow. So that is my suggestion, not divide it equally. The number 3 is create your weekly target and goal and activity. So normally, like on Sunday, I will list out all on a spreadsheet. So I bought so many like planners, calendars before. But what now I just do one thing is I have a spreadsheet. I list out all the things that I need to do on in terms of delivery, in terms of operation, in terms of marketing, in terms of sales, in terms of training. I list out all of it. And anything that relates directly to the goal that we select to achieve for this quarter, it needs to move and take the priority first. And I block those and block it into my calendar so that no one can touch that time. So do the same thing. You take the priorities. And in the business world, we have 3 tasks as the business owner. That's regardless which level that you are eventually come. Sales marketing, that is called fighter. We come out, fight the people, share our knowledge, our expertise, our thing. And then we say the doer is mean like deliver the thing that we promised to the potential customer or client. We need to deliver it. You saw it, you need to deliver it. And the delivery of any product and service that you sold to the market is very important because that will tie with your reputation, your branding, and it's also tied to your retention and customer satisfaction, because if you don't have client satisfaction, your retention rate will go down and you will have a high churn rate. And one of the things is the cost of acquiring new customer client is very high. So the best way is to serve and deliver the thing that you promise to your customer or your client that help you to reduce your increase your retention and reduce your churn rate. And it saves you a ton of money in terms of marketing costs and the sales costs. And the last part is like the keeper is mean you review all the things that you like finance, your bookkeeping, your number, staff performance, and any data and information that help you to make better financial decisions. So if as you scale up, some of these parts will be taken care by some other people. But always remember that allocate the time in your calendar and put it in your calendar. Block your time and discipline with your time to make sure that it happens for you. Be realistic with your time. And one of the tips is how to do that is estimated how much time for you to perform certain tasks. And how I know exactly how much that I do for certain thing. I know exactly how much it will take you for review of financial report or for talking to people on the call, whatever the activity, because I have a time tracking system that I know it run for 1 month. I know exactly estimation of certain tasks that I need to do. And that's helped me to make the estimation on my spreadsheet when I planning for my schedule for the week, because I know that, okay, it will take me 25 hours per week to do all of these tasks, and then like 10 hours per week for do the other certain tasks. Of course, our estimation not like 100% always correct, because we run the business and things will happen, and not everything will happen the way that we estimated. But at least you have 80%, 85% of the time you estimate the correct time that it will take you to perform certain tasks. And by doing so, you can feel like a little bit more control of your schedule and your plan is better. And I can say that your goal will depend a lot on your time management and discipline with our time. The ability to achieve like 80% of the thing that you set for is very hard. And then finally is review. Make sure that you plug into your calendar 1 hour per week to review. How is progression toward the goal? Did you set up that email marketing? Did you send it out? Did people open it? Did people click to the link that you put in? Did your staff deliver the work that you set for the goal for the week? So these things that help you to review your progression. And in the next couple episodes, I will discuss more about like key performance indicators, KPI to measure your progress, budgets, how to budget that help you to guide your revenue, your spending, and your investment. How financial report will give you a clear picture in terms of profit and loss, balance sheet, and cash flow. Give you a clear picture about your financial health. And then like forecasting to ensure that you move into the right direction in terms of financial for your business. So thank you so much for your time tuning into the episode today. And we talk mainly about how to set your financial goal that align with your personal dream and vision, how to make it into the golden rule, setting up a financial goal, and how to make it from a big chunk of financial goal into the small one that doable and achievable and is a guide direction for your business. So thank you so much for your time, and I cannot wait to share with you more in the next episode.